let's do the quadratic function in standard form. Okay, the standard form for the quadratic function is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So in the example, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 4, c is equal to negative 6. The equation for the vertex, the x value, is x is equal to negative b over 2a. So x is equal to negative 4 over 2 times 2. X is equal to negative 4 over 4. X is equal to negative 1. We got to then take this negative 1 value of the x, plug it up in here, find out what the y value is. So y is equal to 2 times 1, which is 2, 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4, minus 6. Y is equal to negative 8. So my vertex is negative 1, comma, negative 8. My axis of symmetry is x is equal to negative 1. Now let's find the solutions for this as well. In order to find the solutions for this, we can do a couple of things. Factor, if possible, complete the square or quadratic equation. I'm going to choose quadratic equation for this guy. Okay, so my quadratic equation, x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared. Again, a equals 2, b equals 4, c is equal to negative 6. So plug it in over here, negative 4 plus or minus 4 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 6 over 2 times 2. X is equal to negative 4 plus or minus 16 plus 48 over 4. X is equal to negative 4 plus or minus square root of 64 over 4. X is equal to negative 4 plus or minus 8 over 4. Let's move over here. So my first answer is going to be negative 4 plus 8 over 4. Negative 4 plus 8 is 4. So my one answer is x equals 1. Then we're going to do negative 4 minus 8 over 4. X is equal to negative 12 over 4. X is equal to negative 3. So my solutions are x is equal to 1, x is equal to negative 3. Okay, and that's the standard form. The quadratic function in vertex form. Quadratic function in vertex form. Vertex form is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. So h in this example is going to be positive 2. K is going to be equal to negative 5. So my vertex is 2 comma negative 5. My axis of symmetry is x is equal to 2. I want to find the solutions for this quadratic function, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into standard form first, and then I'm going to use a quadratic equation. So let's take this, okay, show you where all the numbers are going to come from. Foiling in here, we get x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 5. Y equals 3x squared minus 12x plus 12 minus 5. Y equals 3x squared minus 12x plus 7. So that's the equation that I'm now going to plug into my quadratic equation. There's a quadratic equation. There's our equation we're going to use. A is equal to 3, B is equal to negative 12, C is equal to 7. x equals negative negative 12 plus or minus negative 12 squared minus 4 times 3 times 7 over 2 times 3. Do the math on the top. That's 12 plus or minus 144 minus 84 over 6. X equals 12 plus or minus the square root of 60 over 6. Split that up. 12 over 6 plus or minus 2 root 15 over 6. Reduce fractions. X is equal to 2 plus or minus 2 over 6 is 1 over 3, so it's just going to be root 15 over 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the decimal equivalent. I'm going to take this part right in here. I'm going to say x is equal to 12 plus or minus, and I take the square root of 60, and the square root of 60 is about 7.75. Put that over 6. Two answers, 12 plus 7.75 over 6, which is x is about 3.29, and then I do x is equal to 12 minus 7.75 over 6. So x is equal to about 0.71. Okay, so there are the two solutions in vertex form. Quadratic function in intercept form. Okay, intercept form of the equation is y is equal to a x minus p x minus q. P in this case is 7, q is equal to negative 9. The x value of the vertex is p plus q divided by 2. X is equal to 7 plus negative 9 divided by 2. X is equal to negative 2 over 2. So x is equal to negative 1. Plug that back up in here to get the y value. So y is equal to 2 times negative 8 times positive 8. Y is equal to negative 128. So my vertex is going to be negative 1 comma negative 128. Axis of symmetry. X is equal to negative 1. My solutions are the p and q values. So x is equal to 7. X is equal to negative 9 as solutions. Okay, and that's it for intercept form.